Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Ben, and this is my channel, Houndoom's House. I hope you're doing well today. Today, we've got one that I'm really excited for because I just got my first CGC submission back. I sent in 10 cards with CGC probably the end of the fourth week of January, and I got them back 2 days ago. The turnaround time was, I think, from when they received it, 9 business days. I want to say the estimated turnaround time was 20 business days at like the economy tier. It was something like that. First time I've submitted, and I honestly didn't look this information up beforehand, so I might be completely off. All I know is that I got this back way faster than I anticipated. Now, the reason I wanted to try grading with CGC is, I've graded a lot with PSA in the past. I've graded a lot with Tag in the past. I've had varied experiences with each of them, starting with PSA, really through 2024. That was the only company that I ever graded with. And I sent in probably 100, 150 cards, and, I thought the experience was fine. The last submission that I had was kind of where I wanted to go a different direction, just because I sent in 35 to 40 cards, and it was really all of the value that I had in my side hustle of reselling in that submission. And it just, like what we're going through today, it got delayed. And it just kept me from really making any sales or trying to grow my business for a while because I was just waiting on this submission to get back. I, after that, just didn't really want to continue down that path. I wanted to churn and burn more than I really wanted to optimize the value of each card, because at the end of the day, I want the opportunity to make more mistakes. I want the opportunity to sell more, because that's where you're going to learn and you're going to grow, right? That's where Tag comes in. All of basically 2025, after that submission, I graded with Tag, and so far I've had a great experience with Tag, honestly. I've had pretty good results with the turnaround times. I love the dig reports because they really let me identify where I'm missing things in my pre-grading process. I can tell you right now, front centering is where I'm getting the most dings out of everything I send in. I've had a lot that are just at that 56-44 line on the front, and they drop me down to 9s. So having that data to take back and review has really helped me in my selection and pre-grading process. So like I said, I haven't really had any bad experiences with Tag. I love the slabs. They're my favorite of all of the major grading companies. But I've been hearing such good things about CGC lately that I had to give it a go. Obviously, the Pristine 10s, the slabs look incredible. I love the gold label. I love the clear slab. The combo of those look awesome. And the premium on them is fantastic too, right? I mean, obviously there's something to chase there, both aesthetically and financially. So wanted to give that a go. And obviously English print quality is not the best, so I kind of stayed away from that in this submission. It's only 10 cards, but it is Japanese, Korean, simplified Chinese. It's just different. It's printing that has a much better quality, because I really want to get at least one Pristine 10 in here. And that's the goal today. So we're going to open this. The goal is one Pristine 10. Let's get half of them at least just a regular CGC 10. If I can do that, I'm going to be happy. These weren't cards that I kind of sought out. I kind of just pulled these from a pre-grading pile I had, from a binder I had of just personal collection cards. And I thought, you know what, let's give it a go. So where I'm at right now with CGC is an A+, because I thought the website was easy to use. I got my cards back quick. Let's see if they can stay an A+ through the results of this grading. So I think it's time to hop into it. All right, so we've got the box right here. It's open. I think we got to start taking a look at what we got. So I'm just going to start from right here, and we're going to see. I think this is from the back, so we'll see what we've got. And this looks all right. We've got a regular label right here, so we know it's not a Pristine, but everything looks pretty clean on this. I don't know. I can't really see too much up close. That looks like it would. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think I know what card this is. I believe this is an English Palkia from Crown Zenith that I sent in that has had the runaround. It looks like it's kind of got some, like, I don't know. It's kind of like bent almost. It looks like it's got like some humidity damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this is that, because I want to say this is one of one, maybe two English cards that I sent in. So let's take a look. And it is. All right, it is the Palkia V-Star from the Galarian Gallery Crown Zenith, and it got a 5.5. So this card has a funny background, actually. I have sent this card in, I sent this to Tag 2 times. It got a 6 and a 5.5 there, and then I figured, you know what, I'm just going to send it in to CGC and we can see a 5.5 again. So some consistency, it looks like, across the brands when it comes to this card. At least you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it looks like it's like a little bowed, like you can even tell in the holder. So that's to be expected with this card, I guess. I think at this point, I'm probably going to keep this one just as kind of like a meme card for my collection. So we'll just put that off to the side there, because I'm not going to count that in the 9s and 10s. That's just my joke card now, my troll card that I'll always have. So let's go ahead into the next one, and we've got another regular back, and I mean, this one looks clean. It's kind of hard to tell. There's like some cardboard fibers, I want to say, that are getting on the slab, but like, I mean, this thing looks pretty solid. There is no whitening. It's pretty well centered. I know this is not one of the Korean cards that I sent in, because those had like this washed out color on the back for some reason. Not sure why. It was every card in the, I don't know how many boxes of it I opened, but every card had this washed out color on the back. So let's see what this is. Oh, and we've got a 9 on the Latias EX from Surging Sparks. It's the promo from the premium collection box. I thought this looked really good. I did not see a speck of whitening on this, so I'm kind of curious as to why this got the 9, but honestly, I'll keep this one as well. I guess I had more English in here than I thought. I think that's probably because I'm thinking about some of the cards I really like that I want to come back in good grades were non-English. So, you know, this is cool. I'll just keep this for myself as well. And now that I'm feeling these slabs for the first time, I'm actually really liking them. They feel very, very like durable. They're very tough. Obviously, I'm not going to throw it and test it, but I mean, first feels pretty good. I really like them, and they're clear, and the labels actually aren't as bad as I thought they would be. So we'll go ahead and put that down. That's for the keep pile, but we're actually going to add this. We'll add this to the 9 pile right there. Next one we've got. Oh, we got a Pristine 10, baby. All right. So my guess, let's see. Let's take a look at this, because this actually on the back, kind of off center. I'm not sure this would, you know, be defined as pristine, honestly, with a lot of the other grading companies, but for CGC, they're saying it's pristine, and I'm not going to question them. But looking at the back, this obviously looks like it's going to be simplified Chinese, I want to say. Like I said, the Korean cards I sent in were washed out. This is full color, it looks like. Let's go ahead and rip it and see what we got. Ooh, and we've got the Sylveon Gardevoir tag team in the Pristine 10. That is awesome. That is something that's staying with me. I love this card. My wife loves Sylveon and Gardevoir, so I think this is going to be a cool one to keep in the collection. And the label, man. Oh, I love the label. You can even see like the 10's got that texture on it. These look really good. I mean, I think that these slabs, these are growing on me as I go through, especially in the Pristine 10. So we'll add that right there. I don't know why I got those upside down. We'll leave them like that. So let's go on to the next one. I said I would be happy with one Pristine 10. 2 is awesome. I'm absolutely taking 2. This is awesome. Let's see. Again, I got to wipe these off. I guess there's just a lot of cardboard fiber that comes in. Quick look. I mean, it's super clean as well. I'm not sure I would say the back is, you know, 50-50. I did read, though, that CGC is not as tough on back centering, so that does check out with the last one with this one. I've got one card in here that I really wanted to Pristine. I think it might be this. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, it is not. This is the Eevee from the gift set box in simplified Chinese. An awesome card, though. I absolutely love this. The colors are so nice. And I mean, this thing was clean. There was nothing on here. The front was super well centered. Like I said, the back was the only issue, but this thing looked good. This is awesome in the 10 too. Very happy to have that one. So 4 cards through, 2 pristine 10s. I'm a very happy man right now. I think I said what, 5? I was going for 5 at least regular 10s, so we're on a good track. All right, this one we've got. So this is one of the Korean ones, I'm pretty sure. It's got like this, I don't know if you can tell through the camera, but this whole, it was the same set, 10 different boxes I purchased, and they were just all like washed out. Let's see if I can compare maybe. Like you can see in the Pokeball for sure. It's just, and even on the boards a little bit, for some reason, all of these were just super washed out. No idea why. I was kind of worried that they would get sent back. So hopefully, I'm guessing that's like known that that's an issue maybe with these Korean cards. It's the first set I've encountered it on with any of the Korean cards I've opened. So not sure what's going on there, but it got graded and we'll see what it got. Ooh, the 8.5. And it's the Pikachu. And actually, this was not one of the Korean cards I thought. So maybe it's just Korean overall is a little more washed out than any other back. Interesting. If you have any idea on that, let me know. 8.5. We're going to put that over here with the under 9. So we're at 2 disqualified, 1 9, and 2 pristine 10s. So kind of all over the place. I'm loving how this is going so far though. And on this next one, all right, we've got a 3rd pristine 10. And this is what I was saying. This is why I sent in a lot of non-English cards, because obviously CGC, you know, it seems like a high percentage of Japanese come back pristines. I think it's probably the same with simplified Chinese. Not so sure about Korean because I don't see them as much, but this is looking really clean. Oh man, I'm really hoping this is the one card that I really wanted to get at least a pristine in. I can't be greedy though. I've already got 2. 3 is awesome, but let's go ahead and see what it is. Yes, it's the Aerodactyl from Shadow in the Azure Sea. Oh, this is so sick. So when I was a kid, I was a huge Jurassic Park fan. Dinosaurs, everything. So this card, like, I love the artwork on this. I think this is one of the best alternate arts from the entire era. So getting this in the pristine 10 is absolute money. I love it. I mean, everything looked really good on this. I think this one's a little more well-centered. It's still a little off on the back, but that doesn't seem to matter. So we'll add it to the pile. All right, let's see what we got next. 4 pristine 10s. All right, this is really going well. This is going really well. So this, let's see here. Judging by the back, I want to say, I think we're still on simplified Chinese. I don't know how many other simplified Chinese cards are even sent in here. So I'm really hoping this is the one that I was going on to pristine for. And it is, baby, the Rayquaza VMAX alternate art in the pristine 10. This has gone exceptionally well. This has gone so much better than I could have thought this would go. This is, I think, again, along with Aerodactyl, I mean, this is one of the best alternate arts in Sword and Shield. This looks so good. And in the 25 card pack, you get more of a shine in the simplified Chinese set than you do in the 5 card pack, which is like more of a texture heavy version of the card. I personally really love the shiny cards that you get in the 25 card pack. I mean, I think they look phenomenal. And so getting this in a pristine 10 is insane. I mean, at this point, you know, we've got 4 cards, simplified Chinese, all pristine 10. So that just goes to show you the print quality that you're getting with, you know, simplified Chinese. And let's go to the next one. Okay, this is one of those Korean ones I was talking about. Man, these cardboard fibers, dude, are killer. But let's see if we can get... Yeah, this is a good comparison. You see how washed out that is compared to the back? Like, it is... I don't know if it was like an ink issue on a certain print run or something like that. Like I said, if you have any idea what it is, comment below because I'm super curious. Apparently not an issue, though. Again, it got graded, you know, centering looks good. No whitening. Let's see what we got.
8.5 on the Mewtwo. Interesting. Not what I was expecting. So let's see. I mean, looking at it up close, everything looks really good as far as I can tell. You know, I can't get these fibers off, but I mean, hey, I'm not going to complain. I got 4 Pristine 10s. I'm doing well. This is an awesome card, though. I pulled this anyway, so this was going to stay with me. This isn't something that I was going to sell. You know, I think I said earlier, some of these were just cards that I pulled out of my own collection that I thought I would grade, and that's one of them, and that's staying. So we're all good there. I love that card. It looks fantastic. So I think I know what the next one's going to be. I want to say this is going to be the Team Rocket's Nidoking from the same set. So as you can see, the same washed out background. Yep. Same thing. So I'm pretty sure this is that. And let's see what we got there. We got the 9. All right, man. Such a sick card. Both of these, the artworks. I see why Destined Rivals is popping off. I didn't want to give away the set earlier, but all of this was a glory of Team Rocket in Korean over the summer. Impossible to find cards. And I think I bought 10 boxes of this in Korean for like $200 just to rip. And we pulled both of these, couple golds. I mean, it was a lot of fun. I highly recommend, if you just want to rip cards, Korean is the way to go. They're cheap, and you know what? Honestly, like these still look great. I mean, it's the same artwork, the quality's good, and you're gonna still get value out of it. You know, these 2 cards after grading, I mean, even maybe before, cover the cost of what I paid over the summer. So if you're willing to, you know, maybe not have as much value in the card at the time that you rip it, but wait a little bit, just given the way the market always goes with Pokemon and the way that everything seems to be going up, I would say, you know, get yourself some Korean cards. It's absolutely worth it. It's a good time. All right, we've got our last one. And this, I want to say, I'm pretty sure this is the Mega Lucario Mega Attack Rare from Mega Dream. So I sent this, I pulled this, I got 4 boxes of that over the winter, a little Christmas present to myself. I pulled that out of 3 of them. So I guess maybe it was a little batching thing. I got a lot of those Lucarios. If you're looking for one, hit me up. But let's see what we got on the last card. And we got the 10. You know, I'm shocked that I got 4 Pristine 10s in just 1 regular 10. That was not how I anticipated this to go. So let's just take a look at these again. We got the beautiful Mega Attack Rare Mega Lucario. Super sick. Oh, but it's got an error, actually. This must have been the misaligned texture. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Well, would you look at that? I guess I need to pay better attention. But we've got the Error 10 Mega Lucario, the Pristine 10 Aerodactyl, the Pristine 10 Eevee, the Pristine 10 Gardevoir and Sylveon, and the Pristine 10 Rayquaza VMAX. So, I mean, I gotta say, you know, all in all, first experience with CGC, I'm giving them an A. I got everything back quickly. I had an awesome experience opening these. I think the grading, I'm going to look into that a little more. You know, I might have to change the A to a B+. I would like to know kind of what was, well, besides this, that thing's fucked. I would like to know with the rest of these, you know, like what was dragging them down. I thought they looked super clean. I didn't see anything like on the back. Backs looked completely smooth. Front looked good. So, you know, that's one of the things that I do like about Tag, as I mentioned earlier, is just you get the visibility into what you're missing in your pre-grading process. So I would like to know with these kind of where I got dinged, but, you know, honestly, 4 Pristine 10s, I'm not going to question it right now. So if you watched that whole thing, I appreciate you sticking in there, and I hope you got something out of it. I hope this gave you a little more perspective on grading, who you should grade with, what grading with CGC is like. I do plan on sending more cards into CGC because obviously this is a small sample size, right? I want to understand what really grading with them is like. I think at this point I've got a really good understanding of what grading with PSA is like, with what grading with Tag is like. So I think next step is to figure out what grading on a larger scale with CGC is like. And then, you know, eventually once I've kind of gotten there and I've been able to formulate a really strong opinion on all of them, kind of doing a rundown of each of those 3. And then maybe Beckett eventually, but honestly, I don't think I'm good enough for black labeling, and I think that's really
the high ticket item there. So I'm gonna stay away from that one for a while. But like I said, if you watch this, thank you. This was very fun to open, and I cannot wait to talk to you guys next time. Peace.